I want to show you something, and it's my personal tribute to our forces, past and present. It's for our veterans, those that are no longer with us, to keep memories alive, for the families and the friends and the comrades. Now, I know people have tried to copy what I do, but there's a lot of important things missing when they do try to do that. This is unique, and there's not another one in the whole of England and abroad for that matter. Like I say, people have tried to copy, but they don't put the heart and soul into it. And the respect. I mean, people throw things together and just think, oh yeah, we'll stick some flags on the ceiling, some pictures on the wall. It's not about that. It's about knowing about the people that you've got on the walls. It's about people being able to walk in with memorabilia and donate it and know that it's looked after by one person. And I think that makes a big difference. Like I say, this has probably taken over my life, and it's a legacy that one day I'll be leaving, and it'll stop where I leave it. It won't grow anymore, and it won't be nothing will be taken away from it, because that's how I want it to be. Like I say, it's personal tribute, and it's really up to me how I want it to go ahead. And it's grown arms and legs of its own over the years, so I've just gone with it. People bring memorabilia in and I'll put it up, but I'll put it up with love and respect, and I'll look after it as well. The photographs, the memorabilia, the uniforms, everything right down to the last button, I will take care of for as long as I can. And then when I need to step down, I will leave it where it is, and then it'll be just left into the veteran world. People will be able to come and visit it, as they do now, to be fair. We do all the reunions and all the regimental association meetings and things like that. So it has got a lot of military background now built up over the years, and I think people have followed me and they watch what I do. So I'm just going to show you around a little bit. Some of the things that are in this room and the other room that's next to it. So as you can see, there's not much space left, but I do keep moving things around and adding things. I'll always find a space without covering anything up. I will have to move things around to fit things in. But that's what I do on a daily basis anyway. Things are always different every time you come in. I put these up today, these plaques here, and some of the photographs and things I've managed to get up today. That's what I do every day. I just come in and do a little bit, put things up, keeping them clean, looking after them. That's quite a hard job in itself, to be fair, so I do that on my day off. All the dusting. So even down to the tables of they're all in memory or memorial tables. All the photographs. So this is the big hall. This is where most of the reunions and events happen, in this room. So above me here are all my Afghanistan crosses. I had these up in the other place as well when I was in Stockton. Obviously I've had to move them across when I've came back to move over here. These are my Iraq crosses. All these ones here, they've all got a photograph on, so everybody's remembered. And then there's the Falkland crosses here, all on the ceiling. Sad thing about this building is the ceiling's a bit high, and I need to get scaffolding every time I need to put something on the ceiling. Whereas in the Dunbar, I just used to get on the table and put things up. These are my shot at dawn, these ones. So these came over to me about 8 years ago. I think some veterans had planted these into a cenotaph garden, and they were there for about a year, and then when they started to rot, they took them all up and brought them over to me in the Dunbar in Stockton. So all these photographs here as well, these were all up in the Dunbar. Well, most of them. There's a few that I've added over the last 4 years while I've been in this building. I mean, people bring things in all the time for me to put on display and look after, which I do. That's what I do. That's what I love doing. This is our standard here. And the paras that do their monthly meeting here are going to be taking that to Arnhem. There's my Woody's false leg there on the wall. One of the veterans that used to come to the Dunbar. So all these photographs here. Couldn't even begin to show you everything that's in this room. It's just so much to see. If you've not been here, it'd be lovely for you to come across and see the place. And the atmosphere is just absolutely awesome. It is such a safe place. And it's not, like I say, it's not just for the veterans. The public are allowed to come in and they actually feel quite comfortable in here because they know they're in a safe place. We do get vulnerable adults and vulnerable youngsters in as well. And they just blend in with everything. They love it. Absolutely. We have groups behind the scenes that come in. I call this a red room because basically nearly everything in here is red. It's all my poppies on the ceiling there. Warren Point there, the crosses over in that corner there. There you go. And the family brought these ones in for me to put up. It is really just a special place. And the names on the floor, I did all of them during lockdown when we were doing the rebuilding the building and I needed to raise funds. That's how I raised some of the funds there. So everything in the building has got something to do with veterans, the military. And it's all been done by a civilian, by the way. I know sometimes people say civvies don't understand this and civvies don't understand that. But believe you me, I do this from the bottom of my heart, and I do sit down with a lot of veterans and I do listen to the stories, and some of them are quite upsetting and horrific, the things that they've had to go through. So I would say I'm lucky that they do confide in me. I'm privileged. I will say privileged that they confide in me. That they feel they can confide in me. So it's the corridor, obviously. You can hear my boots squeaking as I'm walking. This is down the corridor. These are all my Northern Ireland crosses here. I will eventually get these finished, but each one of these has got a picture on as well. It's one of the corridors. I'm very proud of this place and I'm very protective over it as well, because I put all of this up, so I like people to know that, because I think that's what makes it special, and I think it's what makes it different from other places, and it's the only good thing that's come out of my life, something I'm proud of. It's the veterans sign in the wall and things there. And then we'll go quickly through to the other room. I'll give you a quick glimpse in here, in the dark. And this is the flag room. That's what I call the flag room. So even the bar's got things, pictures on there. This is just a fraction of what's in the building. You need to really come and see it. This is where the DLI and the Coldstream Guards actually do their monthly meetings. Even in the toilets I've put pictures up, quirky ones anyway. Just wash the floor in here. So eventually I'll fill the place. Well, I hope you had an idea as to what this place is about, and I really do hope that you get to see it one day. So in the meantime, it's good night from me. And it's on Facebook as well, the Last Post Memorial Bar, or the Donmar Memorial Museum and Veterans Hub.